Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Hello and welcome to another VDH episode from the Homebrew Magic podcast crew. Chris, somehow you're on a tear and have won another roll-off. Who are you playing tonight? You're going first?
Yep. Kydele and Krork, they are completely irrelevant to the point of the deck. I just needed access to red, and I thought Krork would be good. Krork is a goddamn liability. He will not be leaving the fucking command zone. I have mulligan down to 6. I will draw for the turn.
There are other mono-red partners.
Yeah, I know. He will be switched out.
Kedis.
For your insolence.
Rograk.
Conley Garden. I get a 0-1 plant. Pass turn.
Alright, cool. Nelson's here, and I am bringing a new deck again. I am playing Rigo Streetwise Mentor. We were just talking about cards from New Capenna, and I thought this guy would be really interesting and just make a go-wide, teeny-tiny deck. He enters the battlefield with a shield counter on him, but what I built the deck around is whenever you attack a player or planeswalker with one or more creatures of power 1 or less, draw a card. So this is a very low-to-the-ground, very wide, funny deck that's probably going to be annihilated by Teach's Flyers.
Yeah.
So I'll see you
My
guys.
Flyers are also low powered.
I'll see you guys on the flip side after about turn 6.
Wide, so I went
That being said, I will draw for the turn.
Magic classic.
I will play this Bountiful Promenade, and I will pass the turn to you, Schnell.
You got
Okay.
stupid.
So, I too built a good deck. No, I built a new deck. I built the same colors as Nelson. But you can one guess each based on my sleeves.
Chromium.
Chromium?
Yeah.
Not if it's Bant.
This is the Bant one, isn't it?
No, Chromium is Esper.
Esper.
Oh, ew, who's the Bant one? The Gates guy?
No.
Arcades.
Arcades?
It's not kidding. Better not be Arcades, they'll fucking kill you.
That's right. I built Chulane.
Oh yeah.
Shit! I even saw that last
Yeah,
game.
we knew that. Yeah, we knew that you built a Chulane.
From voting.
So, Chulane, and this of course is my Golem Tribal deck. My second Golem Tribal deck. So, similar to Nelson's build, I'm going to go wide with tokens, see how it goes. Maybe I'll go wide. We will open up with a Canopy Vista, which enters tapped unless I control 2 or more. I do not, so it's tapped. Pass to Teach.
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Tej. Tonight I'm coming in with another deck that has new March of the Machines cards in it just in time for
Lord of the
whatever set
Rings.
is coming out in 2025 that we're getting previews for today. This is Shadrix Silver Quill. This is my tokens, semi-aristocrats, but not really. It's more just a token deck. Well, flyer tokens with new March of the Machine cards in it.
You
I don't
have Spewits.
remember how many are in there. I was wrong last game, so I'm just going to estimate there's 27 new cards in this deck. See how that plays out.
Way off.
And I am going to... Oh, here's one. Oh, wait, no, that's Phyrexian all over one. I'm going to start with probably what is the greatest opening hand I've ever had in my entire life. I'm going to start with a Plains.
Discard down 7 gold.
Nelson.
Oh damn it, he did it.
Oh, wait, there's more. I have a Solar.
And then he has another rock.
Oh, wait, there's more. I have an Arcane Signet.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. I have an Expedition Map.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And I will pass her.
That is an opening hand.
I had a plant token.
My land is tapped.
Mine entered untapped because I still had 3 opponents.
Untap my Conley Garden.
Yeah.
Draw.
Mother of God.
I'm going to crack this Scalding Tarns, and I'm going to get a land, and then I will pass the turn to Nelson while I'm looking for my land.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I am going to play... I'm going to play the Plains. And I will pass turn to Snow.
Okay. Untap, keep drawer. All the other kids are doing it. Planes. Pass to Teach
Untap.
for his 45 cards.
Draw a card.
27 of them are new.
And for turn will be Isolated Chapel.
I got an island, guys.
I got a rock.
It's a foily one, too. It's real pretty.
A foil cup? No.
One of the weird
Yeah.
Zendikar Rising cups, not the cool cups.
Not the good cup.
Good cups are in my mono blue deck, I think.
Nice.
I had cups into
Min-
Joyer.
my
until I took them out.
Minge deck.
My other deck.
Land for turn.
What set are the
was
cups from?
Isolated Chapel.
Zendikar and Battle for
Battle for
Zendikar.
Ah, that's it. BFC. Okay.
And play Skrell's Hide.
Ooh, that's a
Card.
good.
Not new technically, not new to the deck technically, but I've never played it before. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1.
That's in
And
this
this
deck.
creature can't block. And as long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures I control with Toxic have lifelink.
Alright, I have a response to you still talking.
Okay, fuck you.
I'm just kidding.
It's just
I'm gonna
start
grow
there.
Spiral on your turn.
Alright. That is honestly all I'm gonna do and pass the turn.
Is that a promo?
Why did I
Yes.
play Isolated Chapel like
That is
I put a Steam Vents into play with my Growth
gorgeous.
Spiral.
Damn.
Yeah, but Seb's
That
piece
is
of shit,
beautiful.
so...
Well, yeah.
We
Yeah,
have to
fuck
hate
that
it.
guy now. Which is a
Okay,
bummer.
I will draw
because
for my
his art's
turn.
gorgeous.
You should see Hitler's landscapes.
Yeah, it's true.
Shivan Reef. I will
Did
take...
he draw the dog, or did
Tap.
Always Sunny make that up?
I don't know.
I don't like his smug aura.
I will tap the Steam Vents for a red, the Shivan Reef for a colorless. I will cast Ral's Reinforcements, and I will create 2 1/1 blue and red elemental creature tokens, and I will pass
Nice.
the turn.
Untap, upkeep,
I
draw.
just watched the newest episode of Sunny, and they did a callback to a really old episode of Sunny, and it was so funny.
I need to get caught up.
I'm going to play a Deserted Beach as my land for the turn. Enters untapped because I control 2 or more other lands. I will pay 2 and I will cast Suspicious Stowaway. It cannot be blocked. When it deals damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. Daybound. It will flip into Seafaring Werewolf. Can't be blocked, and when it deals damage to a player, I draw a card. So it goes from a 1/1 to a 2/1. And a human rogue werewolf to a royal wolf. Go ahead.
Okay.
Werewolf.
Go
Sorry
on.
guys, I'm half a spotted cow in tonight.
On top of Peep Draw, Plains, Howling Golem. Whenever it attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. So let's work out some fun, beneficial combos.
Howling Mine on
Yeah,
a body.
Yeah. Go ahead, teach.
Untap.
It's a 2/3.
Upkeep.
And it's just a Howling Mine.
It's a Howling Mine whenever it attacks or blocks.
Okay.
I create a Phyrexian Might.
Each player draws a card when it attacks
Each
or blocks.
player draws a card whenever this attacks or blocks.
Okay.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Once I go.
Cast Thalis, Reverent Medium. 3/4 Human Cleric. At the beginning of each end step, I create X 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens I created that turn. My land for turn will be this Obscura Storefront, which has an
I
ability that
thought
will
long and hard
trigger
about building that deck.
immediately.
Felice.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything else with my turn, so I will do this during Chris's turn. And I will create a spirit token.
That has now become the was it King of the Oathbreakers from Lord of the Rings. Looks
Oh, okay.
Really good. At the end of your turn, I'm going to cast Joint Exploration to scry 2, then draw a card.
And I will fetch a swamp with my storefront and a gain of life.
Scry them both to the bottom. Draw for the turn.
So no spells, the same flips. Got it.
Correct.
X white spirit creatures.
Oh, Skeeter, they didn't hurt nobody.
Flying.
Yeah, but they're not hurting anybody.
They might.
But they haven't yet.
They could.
Give them potential. Give them
Minority
Patriot
report them
Triumph.
right out of this game.
a chance. Reform.
I've never seen the movie. I assume Tom Cruise is just super racist.
I'm not sure, but probably.
Who is this?
Minority Report.
Oh. It's a funny joke.
I don't want to cast that either. So I will cast Kydele, Chosen of Krufix. She is a 2/3 with partner, and I can tap her to add a colorless for each card you've drawn this turn.
So I have a coworker who's kind of unstable and insane.
Wow. It's a hell of a combo.
And she was making a joke about reporting me for something that hadn't happened yet.
Sure.
So then I tried to flip the script on her and told her I wasn't going to put up with any of this Minority Report bullshit. She didn't get the joke. So I explained it to her.
Weird. She sounds cultured as hell.
Yeah.
So I explained it to her, and then she got legitimately pissed off because she thought I thought she was trying to get me in trouble, and she took offense at that, and then edited that real quick.
So long story short, you're both fired.
I did pass the turn. Right?
You did?
Oh,
I didn't hear it.
Nobody
Okay.
heard that.
I was still Minority Report.
Or did I dream it?
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play this fancy New Capenna Island as my land for the turn,
That is fancy.
and then y'all heard me talk about it before
Did we, Skater?
in a different post game interview. You did. I talked about Feywild Visitor. What gives me them dragon tokens when my creatures what done do damage?
I attack Nelson.
Yeah, you should.
What the fuck is going on?
Are those
I don't
the
even
fairy
know.
dragons?
Yeah, 1/1 fairy dragons.
No.
I am going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing at. So this can't be blocked. I'm going to swing at Teach for 1, and then I will. I get to loot, so I get to draw a card and discard a card.
Can't be blocked. Mites that can't block. Seems like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, more or less, man. I'll tell you what.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to discard an island, a less fancy island, and then I also get a 1/1 fairy dragon, and then I will pass turn.
Yeah. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
It's just an F&M promo. Remember when F&M gave out promos?
Fuck, man, that was
Land of the turn, planes.
those were ages ago.
We will Vital Slicer. ETB, I get a 3/3 golem. And then for 1, I can regenerate target golem I control. Pass to Tej.
What's that? Upkeep. I lose a life. I create a Phyrexian Mite.
If you want to send one of those my way, we can all draw.
Why do we draw?
If my 2/3 blocks, everyone draws.
You know what? I might take advantage of that.
He might take advantage of it.
That's a good joke.
Quality content.
Yeah.
Save those jokes for when we have a Patreon, guys.
Please just every fucking time follow up with, that's a good joke.
I forgot. I
I'm
have to have
reminding
Commander out.
myself of a
I have
comedian.
just
I can't
totally.
think who it is.
I got too excited because I talked about
Sounds
this
like a Norm
aforementioned
Macdonald joke.
place.
I mean,
honest.
That actually might be who it is.
it does have his delivery and
Oh,
timing.
yeah.
That's a good joke.
That's what it is. It's one of his
Celebrity
Jeopardy bits.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bigger than a normal hat. It's funny. It's a funny joke.
Yeah, I think that's
joke hat.
exactly what it is. I think that's literally exactly what it is. What are you doing?
Mr. Reynolds, yeah, what? You buzzed in. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
yeah, you did. No. Later on, he's beeping in. What do you want? My buzzer's broken. What? Yeah, it doesn't work. Just fucking bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's so fucking funny.
No, I missed one.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm gonna cast Shadrix Quill during my pre-combat phase. I'm gonna move to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may choose 2. Each mode targets a different player. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life. That will be me. Target player puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. That will be Nelson.
Not the unblockable one.
I will attack Schnell with a 1/1 toxic 1 Phyrexian Mite.
Toxic doesn't affect creatures though, right?
Doesn't
Correct.
matter.
Okay.
I will block with my 2/1 or 2/3 Howling Golem.
We all
Trigger.
draw.
Each player draws a card. We did it, folks.
We got there. Second main.
Same as the first.
I will play Wayfarer's Bowl. I will move to my end step and I will create a spirit token because I created a might token. Now pass the turn.
Untap. Drawer.
It's a fun joke.
You answered indoors. And you wagered, I heart boobs.
What to play? I'm going to cast Propaganda and Pass.
You don't want to send or sacrifice one of those 1/1 elementals to draw a card?
You answered Thrieve, which is a combination of 3 and 5. Oh, God.
All right, you talked me into it.
And another.
Because it bothers me having a
So
non-elemental
despite your
element.
best efforts, you won.
Everybody draw a card off of Howling Golem's trigger.
Oh,
And you
alright.
wagered, suck
Suck
it,
it, Trebek. There was one episode where Horatio Sands was playing Ozzy Osbourne, and at one point he's like, "All right, Mr. Osbourne, it's your turn. So why don't you choose a category?" And he goes, "Choose? I love Charleston choose." He's just
Pass
like,
turn.
I. Oh, anyway, sorry. All right, untap this too. Upkeep and draw. I am going to play a Hinterland Harbor as my land for the turn. Enters untapped because I control an Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do green, blue, white. Rigo, Streetwise Mentor.
What this does, because you got it wrong last
It's
time.
it's online.
Okay.
Commander.
Commander creatures you own have whenever one of our non-token creatures.
It's not eminence. Okay. So I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing my 2/2 at Schnell. It's
Ooh.
unblockable.
Yep, that's why I booed.
So that triggers Feywild Visitor. I actually get the dragon out. Does not trigger Rigo, though, because with the counter, she no longer has 1 or less. And then triggers herself because of combat damage, so I draw a card and then discard a
So
card.
Teach can turn off your Rigo synergy by just pumping up all your creatures, making you more of a threat.
Correct.
A weird choice to make.
I'm going to actually get rid of this Neo form. Go Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Draw a blue card, get sad. Land for the turn. Plains. I said island, but that would have been lying. You will play a Seal of Cleansing.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is. We'll leave that out there for once I need it. We will also throw down a Reese the Redeemed.
Ooh.
Also
We
good.
will also just leave him there for when I need him.
Gross. He only makes squirrel tokens, right?
Unfortunately, nay.
Doesn't make any squirrel tokens.
He makes a lot of squirrel tokens in my
Wow.
beast deck. Pass to Tej.
Untap. Upkeep. Make him light. Whoa! Calm down, deck of cards.
Go home, you're drunk.
Draw for turn. Land for turn will be a swamp. I will start this turn by tapping Soul Ring to cast Idol of Oblivion. You can tap to draw a card, but only if I created a token this turn, which I did. And I can create an Eldrazi, but that'll happen later. I will also...
Ominous.
2, 3, 4.
Ominous.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cast Sorin, the Mirthless.
Oh, hey, girl.
That's what he sounds like without mirth.
It is. Without mirth. I will +1.
I hate that card so much.
So look
Because
at the
the
top card
art
of the
goes over
library.
the.
Because the goddamn rose petal in
Yeah.
the fucking tight box
It's
irritates me.
touching the hyphen.
I get it. I mean, I know what
It's
they're
not
trying to
touching
do,
it, yeah.
like they do with every Planeswalker, but I don't understand that decision. You are right.
No.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. I can reveal that card and put it into my hand. If
I
I
want
do,
altered ones where it's
I
just
lose life
that's
equal to its
fixed.
mana.
I pulled that Sorin and the Castlevania
Not
Sorin in
revealing?
my set box.
Reveal. Soul Warden.
Uh-oh.
Oofda doofda.
There's one from Soul Warden.
If my deck starts to do what it wants to do, that's gonna not be great.
Oh, it'll be fine. I'm gonna cast Soul Warden.
Is this your tribute to Nelson deck?
Yeah, I like Soul Warden, okay?
We'll tap
I like to
Idol
gain
of
life.
Oblivion to draw a card.
Pop. Pay 2 mana. We're going to cast Interdict. One of the dumbest cards, but I love this card. Counter target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land ability requiring an activation cost.
Wow!
Fuck yeah!
Wow!
Abilities of that permanence cannot be played again this turn. Draw a card.
You can interdict my balls, Capitan.
I instead will draw that card, sir.
Holy shit!
I was saving it for one of
Fucking
these, but
RKO out of nowhere.
You just got me.
Oh!
I love this card and I've never cast it anywhere. Not since 250 anyway.
That's phenomenal.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Just for your insolence.
Hope you got 2 mana left for all of them.
Chris, how many cards do you have in hand?
6.
If you wanted to draw cards, you could have just asked me.
Can I draw a card?
Not anymore,
No.
you
Oh.
bitch.
That's why I took Bombadils into my own hands. Inside joke.
You and Goldberry.
No. Chris created 2/1 Inkling.
I'm rereading Lord of the Rings right now
I will draw a
because,
card
you
in
know,
his life.
Yeah, why not?
it's topical. And just finished that part.
Jeez.
And now Aragorn
Yeah.
is berating
I don't have
Frodo at the Prancing Pony.
Do I have any plans?
You fucking idiot. I followed you and your friends and Tom
Shield enemy
Bombadil
fires.
by hiding behind the shrubs.
But if you want to send
sir.
a light to me, we can all draw.
Oh!
I already drew. It's cool.
I like cards.
Schnell.
Yes.
Just a mite. Just a mite.
And just the mind.
Block with my other golem. No, I will Howling Golem and
That's fine.
we all draw.
I like this. I like what's happening here. We're all good friends. I gained a life from your Inkling.
Yes.
I will move to my end step. I created a Phyrexian Mite. I created just that. I gain 1 life. I create 1 spirit. I gain a 2nd life. Pass turn.
Okay.
Not to you. What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna go.
Even if we were suddenly going counterclockwise, that wouldn't work.
It's been a long time since my last turn. I just thought I'd go.
Chris interdicted and just threw off everything.
Yep.
Mishra's Factory will
Edit
be
the
my
video
land for
so
the
it's been
turn.
like 3 seconds. And
Yeah.
make it look real stupid.
No, I don't cut anything out anymore. It's up to you guys to create the content.
We'll tap her to create 1 colorless.
Oh, that's quality content.
That would be Kydele he's tapping. For
Kydele.
those of you who don't know who her is.
Yep, sorry. I'll cast Soul Ring.
Nope. He did it.
Seal of cleansing the soul ring quick.
Pew pew pew.
I will pay 2 mana.
Her at my opponents.
I will cast Merchant's. You weren't supposed to pick up on it. I will cast a Merchant Scroll, searching for a blue instant to reveal and put in my hand.
Wasn't subtle, Chris.
You got real excited.
Oh, did you guys hear me too? You were supposed to hear that.
I'm supposed to acknowledge. Don't breathe for a while.
What sort of podcast are we reverting to
I don't
fart
know.
jokes?
Blue instant.
Shit, your t-shirt reminds me. I gotta get you that file again.
Did you say blue?
I said blue.
I'll get theoretical duplication. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control this turn, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Just for fun. Another card I've never cast.
I'm gonna interdict the shit out
Say
of that.
ass?
I'd like to point out I did not make any fart sounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Real.
That was the last one.
Into my hand.
Promise everybody.
Real.
I'm not gonna do that all game.
Real mature. Pass
More
to
like real
Nelson.
manure.
I was gonna say, what about manure?
Don't say manure. No, I'm not. Nope. So Sometimes I run jokes into the ground. This isn't going to be one of them.
All right, untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. That was funny. Sorry. Forest as my land for turn.
That is fun.
Actually, I think we're gonna do it this way. Let's go blue, blue. No, blue, blue.
Play a non-token creature. No reason.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna play Teferi's Ageless Insight. If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw on each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead.
Solid.
Yep. It's a promo copy of that I got from Schnell.
Fucking Kirk. Why didn't I change that yet? I'm gonna cast him just so someone can attack into him and he can fucking die.
You could send him at my Howling Golem.
Yeah, but he'll fuck everything up between now and then.
Yeah.
That guy
All right.
sucks. I'm mad at him.
I'm mad at him.
Chris, do you have any flyers?
Yeah, I do. A 2/1 Inkling.
You do. You have 2-1 Inkling, huh? Okay. T, do you have flyers?
I have flyers.
Schnell, you don't have
I
flyers.
don't. I just have golems to come back at you with.
Okay.
Plus a handful of 6 question marks.
All right, so I'm gonna swing the
Flash
fairy.
flyers.
The fairy dragon's gonna go at Schnell. The unblockable creature is gonna go at Chris.
Is
So
that
Chris
2?
takes 2. Yep. So okay, when the fairy dragon deals damage to a card, I draw 2, thanks to Teferi's Ageless Insight, and then
To Fairy Dragon.
it's non-token.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Just-
and then so
God damn it.
suspicious stowaway deals a damage. So I'm gonna get another fairy dragon.
I just want you to know I'm having those made up now.
Okay.
They're gonna be fairy dragons, but
and then
it's
I will draw.
comma,
I will draw 2
F-E-R-I,
and discard 1
and they're
off of my
little fairy heads
suspicious
with bat wings.
stowaways.
It's gonna be great.
Teach, I'll take one of those beers if you still have one. No. Okay.
I'm so sorry. This is the last one.
No, you're fine.
I'm grabbing one.
Chris is up, so he'll give me something.
What would you like?
Beer.
Wow, I actually don't know what I want to get rid
Got
of.
the summer thing, the juicy peach, and
Anything but a peach. Oh, you're a peach.
I am a peach.
What's that can see over there? Color something bone. Nope.
Summer Shandy.
Back by your wall.
There it is.
Nope, by the wall. The wall.
We're
the
in a
wall
house.
over there.
There's
the
lots of
wall
walls.
over there.
I'm gonna
It says
discard.
Wraithbone.
I'm
It's
gonna
a,
discard
Citadel
Edric.
color.
Wraith?
Discard
Wraith.
Edric. Edric's real good.
I know. I discarded
Yes.
him.
Wraithbone replaced Korax White. as
I'm gonna
the
pay a green,
default.
and I'm gonna cast
It's a
Treetop
slightly,
Scout.
Like, creamy off-white.
Treetop Scout
Which works
cannot
better
be
for
blocked
contrast paints.
except by creatures with flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's a 1/1 flyer.
Yeah. Oh, and I need to discard 2 cards. Shoot.
What was that?
I am moving to discard.
I'm gonna move to untap once you're done.
All right, I got to discard a Nelson card. Get rid of Deafening Silence, unfortunately. Keep this moving a little faster.
Before the end of your turn,
And then I don't want to, but
Might
I gotta
have wished you had kept that.
get rid of Custodian Soul Calling.
I won't pop your Teferi's Ageless Insight yet.
That's like the rule of law one where people can only cast one thing a turn.
One non-creature. You cannot cast more than 1 non-creature spell. Not any, but it's not.
Untap what you draw. Mother.
I have other stuff I wanted to keep right now. I didn't want to get rid of it, but
Plains will be my land for the turn. Because why not just all the fucking plains in the deck?
2, 4.
Nelson.
Yep.
Howling Golem, 2/3 is attacking you. When it attacks, everyone draws a card.
I will not block him.
Oh, yes. Oh. I think I just got a Wraith bone.
Excellent. Second main. What do we got? Targets, you say? A couple of them?
Shit. I missed a couple soul intruders.
Those are easy to come
oh,
up though.
shoot.
I'm going to return to dust, exiling the idol and the propaganda.
Chris, this is your fault. I get to draw off Idol of Oblivion. Exile, you say?
Exiles.
Oh, that's a different pile entirely.
Exactly. You did this to me.
Oh, my nose.
You only made the one fairy token.
Laughed out my nose. Nose ain't for laughing.
Nelson,
What?
you only made the one fairy dragon?
I only made the one fairy dragon.
I love the sparkles you add to the fairy dragon.
Because they're fairies.
Yeah.
They gotta have
Twilight
dust.
fairy dragons?
No, they gotta have pixie dust or they can't fucking fly. Right?
Go ahead, teach.
Not deep into the fairy dragon lore.
Ain't you ever seen Peter Pan?
Upkeep. I create a might. I gain a life.
Tinkerbell gave me some hot thoughts as a child.
Fuck yeah.
No, I gain a life but lose a life, so...
I think I just said the
That's
quiet
a
part
life.
out loud.
Quiet part, very out loud.
Drop turn. Land for turn, not available yet.
Gills.
Yep.
No, just the amount of planes I've been drawing.
Oh, that too, yeah.
I'm going to...
5 or so.
Fucking great.
Should have made a copy of that elf with that card I tutored for.
What
No.
else?
That guy.
It just came into play.
Yeah, no, I could have made a copy of it.
Because he has a thing. He can...
Oh, that's right, in his
Minus 2
hand. I thought it was something you would cast. I see what you're saying.
I'm going to create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying lifelink.
You know, I only have one of those tokens,
You have more than I have. I'm going to have to draw a token.
but I don't have the Planeswalker that makes it. Perhaps we could.
Gain a life.
Or something else.
That's fucking
Am I
hot.
stupid? I am stupid.
What are
No,
you
you're
trying
not. What are
to
you
do?
talking about?
Play Magic the Gathering, and it's not working well.
We play so much Magic.
I had a blue source. Chulane could
Bless
be
you.
doing stuff. There's all these ETB
We
effects.
could be Chulane in play instead of
Yes.
Chulane in the command zone.
It's a good joke.
Even if it's not.
I liked it
It
too.
hurts more when it's not.
I'm going to play a card I should have played before I activated Sorin, but I wasn't decided on what Sorin was going to do. I'm going to play Mondrak, Glory Dominus.
Sheesh.
Ooh. Token Doubler.
You
If one
got
more
that
token
seal of
was
cleansing
created
out there.
Under my control, I create twice that many tokens.
That's just a legendary creature.
instead.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
I
thought it was
can't-
an
not an
enchantment. Fuck.
So I have one vampire.
Which
token
can be
away.
made
die.
indestructible.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to combat.
My Howling Golem's
No.
tapped out, so I'm of no use to ye.
I'm afraid to give you a token
Because I'll use it.
because of Reese.
Yeah.
Chanel, I'm going to give you a token.
Woo! It's a 2-1.
2/1 with flying,
Excellent.
black and white. I'm going to draw a card and lose a life. I'm going to gain a life from
Sword.
Chanel's token. I'm going to gain a life from Modrak. Lose
then
a
your
life from a
turn.
thing, so I'm going to net 1 life. I'm at 41. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need. That should suffice. I'm going to second main play Transmorbrant's Crown.
What the hell? Now you're making stuff up.
Equipped creature gets +2/+0, and whenever equipped creature dies, I draw. a
Oh,
card.
the fixed skull clamp.
That is correct, sir.
I remember that card now.
I am going to move to my end step. I am going to create 1 spirit token.
In
because I created 1 might, but Modrak will potentially make that 2 spirit tokens.
Okay, in response,
Yes.
I'm gonna swords your Mondrak.
But Swords doesn't destroy.
No, it exiles.
But he
Which
can't
means
indestructible.
I can't.
Correct. You can't
I
indestruct
can't-
him.
You
You can have 4 life though.
Okay, so what are you responding to? This trigger?
The trigger, yes.
Well, I wanted to
Well, no,
respond
he's-
to the phase
Sorry, you're
change,
responding
Yeah.
to this trigger.
but yeah,
yes.
that trigger. So,
So
before it
the rest
doubles.
of this one effect
yeah.
isn't going to matter.
That's what
So,
I
yeah.
yeah. I meant
Okay.
the least one, but I pointed at the
Yep.
wrong
That's exiled,
fancy
not in your
rectangle.
graveyard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Regardless, I still get a spirit. Modrak is exiled.
I also have something on your end step when you are done resolving that.
I have no more effects, I believe.
Now, I get to do stuff. I'm going to cast Synthetic Destiny. Exile all
You
creatures.
just killed half the internet right now.
Exile all creatures you control. Why would I do such a thing?
Explain.
Token. Command zone, gone.
Oh shit! I think we
He
lose.
caught up. We might not. I don't know how this is gonna
we
go.
might
Oh,
lose.
is this where you start flipping creatures
Yeah.
over? Yeah.
At the beginning,
Well,
at the beginning of the next
he's
end
getting
step,
guaranteed-
so this will be on my turn.
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah.
guaranteed.
I should have done
creatures.
this on your second main. I didn't read the card correctly.
Oh no!
At the beginning of the next end step, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal that many creature cards.
It's gonna be a dinosaur and a cat.
It is. Put
Yeah.
all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield and then shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into your
I just
library.
remember what deck he's playing, guys.
Okay, untap. That's it. Nothing cool up.
Nelson, you still got a instant speed to
Is that
exile
a thing?
No.
thing?
Yes.
No.
So it was 4 creatures.
I used that in my Talrand deck that had like 4 creatures in it to get rid of my tokens and then find
I was gonna
Guile.
say,
and-
Timing matters.
I run that in
Read the
my
card.
Cody Big Book of
Oh,
War Crimes.
sure.
Draw for the turn.
It's a fucking cool card. I like that. That's neat.
Sulfur Falls.
And the art is awesome on it.
Yeah. Somehow failed to find. That would be the best fucking thing. Oh, I took those cards out of this deck.
Forgot I didn't put creatures in
Combo
here.
out.
Plum forgot.
9 mana would be 4 things. You all have 4 things. Screw it. We're gonna tap out. We're gonna do it.
Fuck you talking about, Willis?
Pest Infestation. Destroy up to X target artifacts and/or enchantments. X is 4. Create twice X black and green pest creature tokens. With when this creature dies, you gain 1 life.
I like that card
I
too.
like that card.
So I will
Some riff.
pop the hive. I will pop this, the Seal of Cleansing, and the Insight.
Response, I will seal cleansing your soul ring.
Okay. I'm gonna get 8 pests.
Well, this will die before that spell resolves. Does
Yeah,
that
so,
affect
so
anything?
yeah, no,
So-
you get 6.
No, he still gets X.
still get
Okay,
X.
he still gets X.
Oh yeah,
he
because it's
paid
X.
X.
You're right, you're right.
I,
yeah,
that's
it's
why I'm
on the
asking.
X.
I didn't.
Yep.
I wasn't
Yeah.
fully listening. I thought it was based on the number of destroyed things. So
It was
that's
nuts.
why I'm questioning.
You get 8, you say?
Twice X, so yes.
Yep.
I only have 6. Never thought I'd pay 9 mana for that spell. We'll just go like this.
I gained 8.
There's 4 and there's 4. I'll go to my end step. End step, the Synthetic Destiny will trigger. There's literally just 2 creatures in the
Do it in order.
deck. Okay.
More fun.
We got time, right?
Could you start over and let me know everything you're flipping?
Displacer Kitten. Where did the rest go?
That's what I want you to do it in order in case.
Shuffle the rest of the revealed cards
Oh, okay.
into your library. Okay, so we'll be random. Alright, we hit a Displacer Kitten. Come on, Dino Boy.
Where are you, buddy?
Forgot to put
Forgot
in
to
deck.
put in deck. No, that was actually my first hand that I had to shuffle away for that reason. Alright, Itali. I'll shuffle the rest into here. Then we have some triggers.
Me for one.
Hasn't even started yet.
I know, but it's so stupid.
That's why the
and
deck will
annoying.
come apart after I do it one time.
That's fair. That's fair.
No.
When Itali, Primal Conqueror, enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card.
They turned off when Becca came back out. I was like, oh, she's kicking us out,
I can
boys.
cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this
I
way
see what you're
without
doing.
paying their mana costs.
That's real fun. I like this.
So,
I'm gonna pee so someone can do my deck for me.
Okay.
I was gonna say, she's gonna be a quick one, boys.
Go till we hit a non-land.
yes. Hit a Vandal Blast.
Enlightened Tutor.
Miscast. And generous gift.
And a Generous Gift.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to Generous Gift his...
Soren.
actually his Soul Warden.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
is
So that
a
dies, and then he
green
gets
elephant.
the elephant. Yep. And then that gets cast, right? Is it exiled or just put in his graveyard?
I don't know the answer to that.
I'll read it. When a Tali Primal Conqueror enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this way without paying the mana cost, so they're exiled.
If you're cast from exile, it just stays exiled.
Yeah.
correct?
I believe that is the case,
Okay.
yes.
I'm going to cast Vandal Blast, and I'm going to counter it. And then I'm going to cast Enlightened Tutor.
Should counter that.
What to get? Enchantment or Artifact?
And then, what, 2 Displacer Kitten triggers?
Yes, but I don't know that we need to even track those, to be fair.
Yeah.
I probably should, but... Shark Typhoon
Oh, a
seems
non-creature spell. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a good one. That might be the best one for me to get, in fact.
So the only way you whiff is no triggers on the stack and all creatures.
Yes.
Okay.
Or lands.
No, because
Or all lands. Exile and non-land. So we have to all hit lands. And then if
We
I...
exile until we hit a non-land, though, is what you said. Damn
So they
Right.
exile a non-land card, yes. You're
Yeah.
going to cast any number of spells. Oh, yep.
Yeah, so lands don't stop the
And then,
whiff.
but so lands or creatures will not trigger Displacer Kit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It has to be...
For lands or creatures.
Lands will just exile into something else.
Yes.
So it has to be 4 creatures.
Yes. Shark Typhoon on top of my library.
So are we doing this again?
Well, he's got 2 triggers, or 2 Displacer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
3. 4?
Yep, cast 3. That's
Oh,
why, that's why I countered the...
Yeah.
So... Okay, go again.
Okay.
Shark Typhoon.
Temple of Enlightenment, Forest, Island, Glacial Fortress,
Okay.
Ezior.
So Bitter Blossom.
Non-creature, right?
Yep, go until you hit a non-land.
Temple of Plenty.
back.
Lightning Greaves.
Okay. Shark Typhoon.
Oh, non-land? I thought you said non-creature. Sorry, then it's Ezior.
So I already have a Displacer Kitten. I will cast the Bitter Blossom as
That's
well.
fine. These cards are exiled?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So I get a Shark token. Oh my god. This is gonna get real stupid.
Yep. We're playing it up.
We're gonna have to yakety sack some of this, I think. 2. 2 more Displacer Kitten triggers. Spin the wheel. Not gonna cast it.
Okay. So,
Doing it again?
Yep.
Alright.
Dragon Fodder.
Temple of Plenty,
Ball Splicer.
Lightning Greaves.
Myria, Archangel. Just a regular angel.
Ooh. I might have to cast it.
Let's see. We're getting closer.
What do you have?
Lightning Greaves.
I will
So
cast.
that's a non-creature.
I will cast that.
Okay.
I will cast this. I will cast the Dragon Fodder to make the 2 goblins. So that's 2 more of these. I believe I have goblin tokens. The thing is, now I have. You guys are all going to get a turn to blow up my board or whatever, unless I can do something.
I mean, if I draw blue, we're golden, because then it all just goes back.
What do you have in your hand?
Go again.
Patch up.
You did not
Return.
cast a Myria Archangel?
No.
Rest in peace.
Return up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Is that worth it? I don't have one.
Okay.
Up to, but I will.
You could cast it though for the
So just to get the trigger and choose 0.
Yeah.
Another trigger? Creature?
It's got haste.
You can still cast it, but then you won't get the...
Yeah. And a Rest in Peace. I will not cast it.
Okay. Second
Go
return.
again.
Go again.
Resolution. Yep. Fuck, Ephemerate.
Forest. Tetsuko Omizawa, Fugitive.
That gives you double triggers.
Does.
I just remember what the other half of my deck does. Flickering my golem makers.
Taking down Displacer Kitten? Or are we just keep
At this point, we're ticking up. But
Okay.
yes, I'm going to be taking it down.
Yeah, so this is.
I'm going to cast the
number 7.
ephemerate to exile target creature you control. I don't want to do that. I have a brainstorm.
Well,
You
cast
don't wanna
cast
flicker
Tetsuko first, and then flicker him. With,
You don't want to flicker a Tali
Flicker a
and just
Tali.
get
or, yeah,
a free.
flicker a tally and get a free trigger.
Yeah, I could do that. Sure, I'll cast that
Okay.
to get a trigger here.
And then an
Are you doing
extra-
anything
and then
with
an extra
Tetsuko?
trigger. I will not cast the Tetsuko.
Springleaf Drum. Take a low
Yes,
mana.
I will cast that. Go to 9.
Okay, and then click down to go again.
Yes.
Creature.
Mausoleum Wanderer.
That's a creature too.
Yep.
Utter End.
God damn it, teach.
I will cast the Utter End to get rid of your commander.
Wow.
Trigger.
9.
Going.
Dusk till dawn.
Village Norn.
Flicker of Fate.
What is your largest CMC artifact?
Me?
Yes.
You should totally cast Dusk.
Howling Golem.
No, I want to do
That's the
that.
one that's drawing. Yeah, no, that's the one that's drawing his cards. Leave that one alone. Village Norn.
Ooh. Yes, please.
No, all my shit's dead, and probably can't cast anything the rest of this game.
So, artifact mutation, the expedition map.
So you cast the Elishnorn?
Freeze.
So 1.
Wait.
Wait, responding to what?
Targeting expedition map.
He's
Okay,
just gonna
no.
he's just gonna activate it.
I'm just gonna use it.
Okay, so Elishnorn resolves.
So I
So all our
cast.
shit is dead.
I lied. I'm not gonna use it.
I cast the Utter End.
Exile.
So it's supposed to tense.
Are you casting Flicker of Fate?
I will not.
Are you
I
casting
will.
Dusk?
I was gonna say again. It gives you 2. It nets you 2 more.
But it returns at the when at the end step.
Exile target creature or enchantment, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Oh, then I'll just cast it and get another.
That's what I'm saying. You'll get
Cast
effectively
Dusk.
2.
Nope.
Ah, okay.
Go again.
Okay.
Mother of
Arcane
Runes.
Signet.
Arcane Signet.
Sure.
I'll take it.
Flares.
1, 2.
Mommy.
Yes. Swords. What does swords? Felice, gain some life. So that's 1, 2, 3 more triggers.
So go up to 13 and we go again.
14, and then down to 13 you go. Yeah.
Nature's Claim.
Cloud Shift. Exile target creature control, then
No.
return to the battlefield under your control.
Ooh,
White Sun's Twilight. It's not gonna do any good.
but I could cast it for 0 and 0.
You could
cast
you
for
could
0.
Nature's Claim that token.
14.
Additional 4 life.
Nature's Claim?
Yeah.
That's 3 or less, right?
No.
No.
Target artifact.
Hey,
or
gain 4 life.
Hey.
Wait, what are you doing with this?
Destroying it with Nature's
Oh,
Claim.
okay. Hey, thanks.
I just gave Teach some life.
Okay. So that's destroyed. I gain 4, going to 42. All right.
No,
And you
not
cast
casting
Nature's
the Cloud Shift?
I'm not casting that.
Why?
It's not a flicker.
I know,
It
but
is.
I mean, I'm getting sick of counting that triggers already.
Hey, Triumph of the Hordes.
Aetherflux Reservoir. Does that give haste too?
No.
Starseer.
Okay, just +1/+1 and infect.
Ooh, Aether Reservoir we're definitely casting.
Okay.
That might be a win con now.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many spells have you cast now?
I should
A shit ton.
at least
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, right. We'll just
We'll
start
just
there.
start there.
We'll just
Okay.
start there.
I will not cast this.
Going
Again?
Are you casting the Triumph of the Hordes?
Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample and infect. Yes, I will cast that.
Okay. So you're hang on. You're gaining 16 life.
Oh, hold on. So that was cast. No, he's not gaining life. This rotation.
No, from
From either
This particular rotation.
because they're all being cast.
because they're all being
Right.
cast simultaneously.
Right.
Yes, but when I cast for the,
The next one.
trigger,
Correct. Yes.
I'll start gaining life.
Yes. So I got a Path of Ancestry and then a Giver of Runes.
17.
target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. If it's an artifact creature, it gains indestructible. Build the last.
Woe Strider. At this point, there's no reason not to cast anything.
Yeah.
So I will cast this. I will gain the
16.
but we're up to
Oh,
17 now.
So 17.
So I'll gain
So 54.
17, so 54.
Just kill someone now.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will cast the Giver of Runes to go up to
18 more, so you're at 72.
18. Okay, so I'll make sure I can do it. 72. I will pay 50 Nuke Teach, going down to 22.
Would recommend.
I would, keep going first.
Yeah,
Get over a-
get
Yeah,
over
keep going
150?
first. Yeah,
Keep
so
going.
this will give you 19, which
Oh,
will put
yeah,
you at 91.
I see what you're saying. That is the better play.
Yeah, so go to 9. Yeah,
So
go
I'll
cast that.
target Italy.
Any creature.
Okay, and then go to 91. Can we do it again? Oops.
Yes.
Arcane Splicer.
Judge's
Solve
familiar.
solve the equation. I will cast that.
Darkest Hour. All creatures in black.
Why?
What the fuck
I'll
are
put
you doing?
Arcane Denial in my hand.
It, combos with Tesa Warsaw.
Ah.
Yeah, it does.
Tesa, not Tesa Warsaw. Tesa something.
So I
Yeah,
gain
Karlov.
Zion. Or yeah,
Sign
yeah.
of
20.
Sign of
Warsaw.
Orzhov.
to go to 111. Sorry.
Judge's familiar.
Sure.
Sack at the counter.
Sensor Splicer. It's another cast.
Yep. So I would gain 21, another 43 total. Put me at 154, I believe.
Yep, it would.
Next trigger, Kydele Sunwing.
And then go 50, 50, 50.
I'm tapped out. I got no responses. You got me.
And I have mana up to cast an Arcane Denial.
I don't even have blue.
This was a bullshit deck that had no intention of doing other than pulling off this Displacer Kitten Italy Primal Conqueror combo. It was literally just a vehicle to do this one thing one time and then never subject my close friends to this garbage ever again. The entire deck was built similar to a Kaikar deck I had years ago. Nothing in the deck for creatures other than what your targets are, create tokens, and then transmute away the tokens into your ass-kicking creatures. This deck had only 2 creatures in the entire deck. The combo pieces, Displacer Kitten, which blinks something whenever you cast a non-creature card, and then Italy, which casts nothing but non-land things from the top of everybody's graveyard without paying their library. Together, you can just keep going until you brick on all creatures and lands. And it worked. Thankfully, I was able to hit an Aetherflex Reservoir from Nelson's deck, or it would have taken significantly longer to get the win. But even the Lightning Greaves that I hit would have been good, because on my next turn I would have had an untargetable, basically Blightsteel Colossus on the backside of Italy, and I would have just started clipping people that way. Yeah, it was fun to do once. I don't ever have to do this again. This thing will be parted out once I get home. So all of these cool, fun pieces like Italy can make their way into other disgusting decks.
So my Rigo deck, we're going to have to bring this back real soon and see what it can do. Saw a little bit of what it wanted to do. It started to get a little bit wide. I did have a Halo Fountain in my hand that I wanted to get out and start, utilizing my creatures to start untapping or drawing cards. I also was sitting on a Beast Whisper, which was going to let me draw a lot of cards every time I cast a 1-drop, in addition to the Teferi's Ageless Insight that was out there. And then one card that I really like in this deck is Meekstone. Although it was interesting in this game, there was a lot of the 2/1 tokens and things like that were coming out, so it wasn't going to hit many of the tokens, but I knew it would hit some of the bigger bangers in the other decks. So I was able to draw the Meekstone, wasn't able to cast it because that was right when Chris popped off. and took it down. So Rigo basically just wants to throw a lot of stuff that I can make unblockable through different ways at my opponents, draw a bunch of cards, and then there's things in there. I do have the Deadeye Navigator and Peregrine Drake combo in there so that I could pump up a bunch of mana if I have to start casting a whole bunch of stuff. Really, that's the only real big combo that's in the deck. Really, like I said, it's just looking to go really, really wide. Gallic Readers is in there to help me make more citizen tokens and go wide, and then just start doing stuff with creatures that I can make unblockable that are just going to draw me cards every time they connect, or get me tokens. I had mentioned back when I had played the Teach Butte deck that was Silumgar, the Feywild Visitor. I really like it in this Rigo deck because I know I'm going to be connecting with creatures, and that, unlike Rigo, so Rigo is whenever you attack, but the Feywild Visitor is whenever a creature you control deals combat damage. So every creature that's dealing damage is going to net me those fairy dragons. They are non-token creatures that have to deal the damage. However, I've got plenty of those. I think this deck runs 33 or 34 non-token creatures. So I've got a lot of ways to draw a lot of cards, create a lot of tokens, and I liked the way the game started for me, but didn't really get to see much given the nature of the combo Chris was able to pull off, which was a lot of fun to watch. I'm glad we made him play it out so we could see it demonstrated, and it was a hell of a thing. So liked it a lot. Thought that deck was really cool, and yeah, looking forward to bringing Rigo back to the table soon.
Tonight I ran Shadrix Silver Quill. This is a token deck. The idea is make tokens. Most of them are flyers. A lot of the creatures in the deck are flyers. Just kind of overload the board with tokens. Use my tokens for making mana, making people mill, do all sorts of things. But in the end, I want to overload the board with tokens and fly over my opponents. I played this deck specifically because there was a card from March of the Machines I threw in the deck, and that was Invasion of Tolvada. I am still on the fence on these battle cards. If the battle itself does not have an effect that I want to use, I'm hesitant to put it in the deck because it enters with defense counters. I have to attack it. A player gets to defend it. And I don't get the other side unless the battle becomes defeated, specifically by removing the counters. It seems like a lot of work for what it needs to do, so I'm still on the fence about it. But this one I put in the deck to see how it would do. We didn't see it tonight, so it's going to stay in the deck. But the backside of Invasion of Tolvada is the Broken Sky, which is an enchantment that says, creature tokens I control get +1/+0 and have lifelink. And at the beginning of my end step, I create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. This creates tokens. This gives tokens I control +1/+0 and lifelink. The Broken Sky half of the card is exactly what this deck would like to do because of all the tokens it creates, the lifelink, the flying, which is why I wanted to throw it in the deck. So I could see myself taking a turn off of attacking a player to attack the Invasion of Tolvada for 5 flying, probably going to be unblocked, just to flip it over to the Broken Sky. It seems like that's something that's feasible to do, and in the end would be worth it with more tokens every single turn and everything getting lifelink. So I am still interested to see how this plays out. I would like to play Shadrix again, just to get that backside out. Nevertheless, I gotta say, I'm a real big fan of Chris's deck. I like these decks with these real fancy combos. Fancy, I guess, is a term I'm using loosely because it's just a 2-card combo, but nevertheless, it's an effect that I personally haven't seen in Magic yet. It seemed like Schnell was aware of the combo before it actually fired off. I personally wasn't. So as soon as he threw out both of those 2 creatures, I was like, oh, let's see where this goes. This is going to be fun. And even though it took a while for him to end the game, I like seeing it play out. I like seeing all the fancy things he pulls out, all the fun plays he gets to do, all the effects that get to hit the board, and I just like watching the game warp from what it was to what it became. That's just something that I enjoy seeing. Like Chris said, he's going to take it apart now because it's not something he wants to do every single week to his friends, and I don't blame him for that. I've built decks like that before where I only play once or twice and then pull the plug on it because I don't like what it's doing to my good buddies. But it was fun to see once. There are no hard feelings this game at all. I thought it was a blast. Great job, Chris.
So, Chulane was a brand new deck that I built, and this was one of the probably a unique build for me because I built the deck and then just sort of found a commander that fit with the colors and then as closely as possible fit with the theme, because the whole idea is it's basically Splicer, Golem, Tribal, and then Flicker effects. And I saw a lot of those Flicker effects when Chris was casting them at the end of the game. I didn't get to see them. I didn't see a single blue source, so that really hurt me. I think it boiled down to it was still a new deck. It wasn't quite shuffled as well as it could have been because I hit a lot of planes, and I think I saw, between what I had on the field and in hand, I saw 6 of 10 planes. So I should not have seen that many. I should have seen more blue sources because a third of my mana production is in blue, despite only a fraction of the deck requiring blue, including my commander. So I'm going to keep this one together. I'm going to shuffle it up a little bit harder for the next time. But as far as the Golem, Tribal, Splicer interaction stuff, Howling Golem did a lot of work to help me see more of the deck going into it. Vital Splicer, I didn't get to utilize that as well, but just getting an extra body out there and then being able to regenerate any of my golems for one was huge. And had we gotten a 7th or 8th round, Reese was definitely going to start helping me at least pump out more bodies to start going wider and a little bit taller than some of my opponent's stuff. But overall, I still had a blast playing this game. I always like Tej's Shadrix deck, even though it's annoying to once it starts churning out tokens and then utilizing those tokens for evil deeds. But yeah, Chris's one-shot combo. I have a couple of decks that are in that same vein where it's I'm gonna take like my Alundo deck, which I don't know if I've ever actually uploaded a game of, but it also takes a 15-minute activation sequence to just go and okay, good, I do win at the end of this. So. It's one of those where I like to see it because it's not an instant kill combo. It's as long as everything plays out and I don't brick on it, I still, get there. So, like to see those every once in a while. Hope to see more in the future. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.